All right, let's get it. I have yet to win a game with the Charlotte Hornets, so we about to get right back to it. This time I'll go to the main menu. I was at the main menu. At least I thought. At least I thought. All right. Screen looking good, sounding good. Shit, we got you. No, my junk got the wrong title. Let me see if I can fix it. Mm, 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 mm. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I was at. Let me see. All right, that's that. What is it? Let me pull this up. All right, boom, close all this out. Organizing my desktop before I get started. Boom. Then we're gonna do this. And then we are going to go here, right here. Um, there we go. And then what's the name of my list? All right, let me make sure my junk. Okay, I see, I see. All right, there we go. Now let's hoop. It smells good in there, baby. This is good. Yes. Oh, they got the Charlotte Hornets. Hey, let me get the Hornets. Oh, they can't even hear me. Yeah, let me get Charlotte. Man, I gotta get somebody else. Oh man. Well, it's Charlotte against Charlotte. Well, here we go.
We've got the Charlotte Hornets taking
Maybe I
on
get
the
a cheat
Charlotte
one if we
Hornets.
quit. Are
I'd
we
like to
counting
welcome you
those?
to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the
I ain't gonna do
sideline.
my subs.
And finished off by Williams.
And right off the tip, they get the early offense. Defense looks like it might be running late tonight.
And finished off by Williams. He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. And the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor?
Takes it inside. Comes up empty down low. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And he comes up with the deuce.
Pretty smart play that time by Ball, calling for a pick and roll to throw the defense off the scent a little bit.
Shoots from 14 and too long on the shot.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Bridges misses. And here's Charlotte. Back to Ball. To the middle. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Good D by Miller.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Williams. On the wing, Williams. 6 to shoot. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Williams has got 6 points. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Now Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Now, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Diabate. 5 on the clock. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets trail by 3. To the left wing. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Tries the spin move. Pass to Diabate. Bridges outside. Here's Diabate. Charlotte moving the ball around. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Inside. The shake. And the layup is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Smith. Still scoreless. Pass to Diabate. Shot from 12. The shot no good. Here's Okogie. It's a tie game in Charlotte. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
The Hornets, 13.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Now here's Ball. Following the missed shot by Nurkic. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Smith with a nice move. Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets.
High basketball IQ on display from Curry there, making a quick pass.
Ball surveying the defense. Here's Diabate. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Charlotte in the lead. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
No good on the triple. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Smith right side. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Kept alive. Nice move. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Spins. Ball. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Rebound by Nurkic.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Now, here's Nurkic following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Charlotte no good that time either.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
A shot by Curry, no good. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Ball. Up and in on the layup. Ball's got 5.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Here's Diabate. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Nurkic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
What's up, Larry? All right,
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
I can't.
Now here is Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Williams' shot is off. Smith with it, and it's Miller picking him up. To the inside. A 3 ball. And another 3 for Charlotte.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
And here are the Hornets now. After the basket by Charlotte.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here is Smith. He's looking for Williams and finds him. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Smith. Bridges with it. Green in the post. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out, too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem, too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
From the arc. Rebound by Williams. Hornets leading by 11. Outside, Ball. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Nice move. And it goes down 2 points. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Williams with the block. Fast break now for Charlotte. Bridges, no one around him. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
I think he epitomizes the modern-day stretch 4. Miles Bridges can hurt you from deep, in addition to getting to the rack.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Left side, Miller. Pass to Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. Ron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. 1:51 left in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
For Charlotte, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Charlotte leading by 10. To the paint, and it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Good on the shot. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hornets.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Down low. He can't hit that time. Hornets trail by 14. Ball with it. Now guarded by Ball. Rebound by Williams. And it's the Hornets with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Will it go? Diabate grabs the board. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Diabate's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's Charlotte taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here is Curry. Here's the screen. Pass to Diabate. The Hornets pull it in. Now Ball. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide open shooter just about every time.
He shoots again. Inside. Goes back up. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Outside for Curry. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes.
All right, this got to be a win coming through. Uh,
We've got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Charlotte Hornets. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. From 15 feet away, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What's up, baby?
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's tipped. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Ball. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance.
And no doubt about it, Lillard is an effective half-court player, but he's also lethal in transition.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. That one goes in.
Boy, soft touch from LaMelo. That floater game is on point.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. The 3. Hornets with the rebound. Outside, Ball. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard looking around. The shot misses. Left side, Miller. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
From downtown, Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Floats one up. And it's good on the way in. Giannis has got 5 now.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Well, that's a win, y'all. We taking that one. Test, test. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna see they got Chris Middleton, Marcus Smart on the bench. Oh, yeah. Michael Brogdon. All right.
Greetings, everyone. The Wizards playing host to an Eastern Conference game here in Washington. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Young, no good. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Here's Poole. Misses off the right iron. Here's Atlanta now. It's a three-point game. Young outside. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Pass to Sarr. On the wing, Koulibaly. Now Sarr, covered by Okongwu. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Young. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
It's deflected. Poole with the steal. They get a hand on it. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. Young for three. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Koulibaly, no good. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Sarr. Okongwu grabs the board.
This is going to be a long ride, y'all.
Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here's Poole. That one's not going to go. Johnson right side. Young outside. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Young inside. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
You watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Now Poole. He has yet to score. Back to George. Lays it up and banks it in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to Capella. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
.50 seconds left here in the first quarter. George, no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Doris, how about Terrence Mann starting on a loaded Clippers team?
Think about this, Kevin. You're joined in the starting lineup by 3 future Hall of Famers, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden. And what I love about Terrence, he didn't look out of place. Gives you some sense of how capable this young man is fitting in around great players.
Now here's Smart. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Wizards making a change here. Atlanta leading by 4. .16 seconds left in the first. Here's Bufkin. Still scoreless. Niang, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And so it's Washington with it, trailing by 4. Pass to Kispert. Left side, Smart. Shoots over LeVert. Smart misses. Atlanta with the ball. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
To the inside. Here's Champagnie. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Niang, that's good. Niang's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Outside, Smart. Outside, George. From outside off the
I don't even know how to score with
And
these
even
boys.
with good
I don't
coverage
know where to start. I gotta find somebody that can get
he
some
has
points or do
confidence
something.
to drill the three.
They might need to put Jordan Poole back
Adding
in.
to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one
Back
open.
in.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments. Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Pass to Kispert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Misses the corner 3. Wizards trailed by 7. Here's Smart. Rebound by Johnson. Young outside. Three-pointer. From outside the arc. They get it back. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And the foul on Marcus Smart.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Here's Okongwu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Outside, Smart. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Hey, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Champagnie up and in on the layup.
Boy, what great body control you saw there, laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
To the wing on the left. Here's Okongwu. The teardrop falls in. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Pass to Champagnie. To the paint. Here's Poole. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And here's Young. 5 points in the game. And Okongwu slams it in.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from Poole. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Both free throws good from Poole.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Young with the ball. Beyond the arc. Just 3 on the clock. And that concludes the first half. Hawks on top, up 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Wizards trail by 9. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Poole. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Poole's got 7.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Capella with it. Kicks it out to Johnson. The 19-foot shot. And the dunk by Capella.
Assist goes to.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Sarr. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Young. And Sarr pulls it down. Middleton for 3. The shot, no good. Atlanta leading by 8. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And he goes in for the dunk.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
First team
The
foul.
Hawks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That free throw good from Daniels. Wizards trailed by 13. Shot to stop the run. And Poole with the layup. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And it's sent back by George. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 11 points.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity, but Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. You're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. Pass to Sarr.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Matthews. It's good. Matthews has got his first basket.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
That one goes in, and we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Back to Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Poked loose. Smart with the steal. Here's Carrington. Okongwu grabs the board. Right side, Smart. Inside. Here's Saar. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Hawks leading by 7. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Gay. The kick out to Matthews. Rule with the steal. And he jams it with authority.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Second team foul.
That's good from Poole.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Smart misses. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Matthews, no one around him. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Floats one. And it's Carrington missing. Young with no one around. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Young's got 8 points. Here's Poole. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
41.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Atlanta leading by 9. Pass to Okongwu. Shoots over Holmes. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, number 5, A.J. Johnson.
And the Hawks with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And on 3. Back to Brogdon. Johnson outside. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. They have a 9-point lead.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Okongwu with it. Ogden picks him up. The Hawks again can't hit. On offense, here are the Wizards. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The Hawks leading by 9.
Washington foul.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Deciding to change it up. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Middleton. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Middleton's got his first 2 points. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Carrington. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Carrington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Middleton.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
And the first one drops. Middleton hits them both. The Hawks leading by 4. Okongwu with the elbow. Over to the left wing. Pass to LeVert. Hawks passing it around. It's Young on the wing. 4 on the clock. Now, here's Okongwu. No good that time. Middleton right side.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
At the line.
The first free throw is good. Middleton hits them both.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Right wing. Young taking his time here. 17-foot shot on the way. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. At the elbow, it's Song. Outside, Smart. From downtown, rebound Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the wing right side. Young outside. Johnson the screen. Down low. Bay pulls it in. Wizards trailed by 4. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now, here is Young. And stolen by Bay. Here's Poole. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Pass to Okongwu. And Sarr pulls it down. And the Wizards with possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Smart now atop the key. Here's Poole. And outside. Pass to Daniel. Fires from deep. Nails the tray.
So
That's
calm
tough.
when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Wizards making a change here. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Koulibaly, no good. Poole with the steal. This one for 3. Kept alive. Lets the 3 fly. Count it!
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
And no reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And so the big
That was
win
a
by
winnable
Atlanta in a
game.
tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Shuttle will return to Sun. Damn, where my trap phone at? I'll turn this on low.